What if there is a blind spot within you that's costing your business millions? Today, I'm going to show you that invisible block and how you can break free so you can scale your business without burning out. And to prove to you that this actually works, I have Kaylee here.
I've been working with JP the past 4 or 5 months, and there's been seriously so many miracles that have happened in my life. The first being my business. I'm a business owner, and my business was doing between $100,000 and $200,000 in profit each month, and I really wanted $1 million one. And it happened like a blast of bliss. Now we're doing a million, a 9.2 each month. And it's crazy to believe that we have the power to manifest these things. We just need to learn how to get rid of all the trauma and blockages that really are holding us back from being such a powerful attractor to wealth, abundance, and love and happiness, because that's really where it starts, right? Because that's the goal.
So if you're here, you've most likely built a multi 6 to 8 figure business, and you should be celebrating, you should be happy, you should be enjoying yourself. But you maybe are stuck at a revenue ceiling for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, even 5 years. You're working really hard, you're turning down opportunities, or you're simply exhausted, burned out, and wanting to quit. There's a deeper root cause you still haven't addressed. These are the symptoms. Everything in the world has an effect and a cause, including business. So all of these are symptoms. And people, without knowing, will give you pills, right? Like pharmaceutical drugs, but pills that are going to only give you a band-aid solution, surface level solutions. Because once you've tried new strategies, okay, once you have a strategy in place, once you have your systems in place, once you've hired coaches, and nothing's creating the breakthrough for your business, it means that you're solving the wrong problem. The problem is no longer out there in the business, it's something within you. Business is 80% psychology, 20% strategy. Tony Robbins says this, and his companies do $12 billion a year in revenue. And so here's a truth that I want you to take away from you, that I want you to create a conscious awareness to sit down. Your business can never outperform the identity of the person leading it. So if you're courageous enough to be different from the 99% of people who are still fixing things out there, they realize that's just simply a manifestation or an effect. But the root cause is within them, is within their identity, specifically their ego. For example, perfectionism or control and imposter syndrome can lead to a bottleneck in your business, can lead to burnout. When you're burned out, you don't have energy to serve your clients, to build your business, because you're depleted. Then, even when you've built a multi 6 or 7 figure business, you will have this voice in your head that will tell you, hey, that's still not enough. We need to work harder. We need to go more. And if you start falling into this identity where it's never enough, then you're always busy. You're always in the operator mode. When you're not operating out of the CEO, I want you to think of the CEO as your true self, and the operator, the trap of the doer, is your ego. And that is an identity ceiling that then creates a revenue ceiling. By the way, guys, if you want me to help you identify your own unique invisible block that's capping your business, check out the link below. And so, if you don't feel deserving of the success that you've built, you're going to sabotage it. You're going to feel like your potential is capped because you have to address the root cause, the identity of the person leading your business. But I need to get out of my own way. I need to stop being so hyper in control, so micromanaging, because then I cannot take more clients, if that makes sense. So here's a list of solutions that my clients have tried. They've tried therapy, they've tried business coaching, they even tried manifestation coaching, they've even hired business strategies and masterminds. And this is simply a matter of misdiagnosing the problem. Okay. If you've tried all of these things and still nothing is working, it's because you need to go deeper. They're still just tackling the surface level change. And I believe that in order to have a permanent change, you need to go to the deepest level, which is identity. So a lot of these solutions will try to fix your actions, your behaviors, even your mindset, your thoughts, but you need to go deeper all the way down to identity, your self-concept, your self-image. These are interchangeable, guys, but this is what really drives your entire business, because the way that you see yourself, you then act, think, and feel, and the way that you act ends up creating your business results. So this is where you shift from your ego to your true self. This is what actually works from my experience in addressing the root cause. So number one, changing the perception of wealth and success. Like Kaylee, what I told you, when you change, everything changes. That's a universal principle. And when you truly not know here, but when you truly embody the knowing that you deserve to be extremely rich and wealthy and successful, even greater than what you are today, simply because that's a natural expression of your true self and of your being, and that would lead you to impact positively other people, and that you're not taking from anyone, because everyone has the same mind, the same opportunities to be as rich and as successful as they want. Once you change that perception and you understand that greater wealth is your birthright, you start to move differently. You start to show up in sales calls, in content, in business meetings, in team meetings as a completely different leader, because you're finally changing your identity. There's no shortcut to this. There's no special tool. There's no special secret. It's an embodiment. It's an embodiment of your identity. So it's not information. It's implementing this every single day until this new identity becomes natural to you. That's the practice. That's the gap of identity from where you are to where you need to go. Step number two, you need to prioritize peace over performance. You go first, okay? Your business does not go first as the world wants you to believe. Everyone that I know that is a successful entrepreneur, well, I'll give you a fact. 3 out of 5 entrepreneurs that are successful are burnt out. Why? Because they're prioritizing performance over peace. But when you prioritize performance over peace, you're telling yourself and the world that you need more, that is still not enough, that you're lacking something in the here and now. But that leads to depletion, that leads to survival, that leads to chronic illness, even, and stress and everything, because your health, your peace must come first. And once you prioritize peace over hustle, you change your state and your identity from I need this to I am this, to I am that. And then money flows, clients flow. You hit your revenue goals so easily because you're no longer a beggar. You're the master now. You're no longer trying to chase things, thinking that they're going to give you a feeling that once you hit that magical 7 or 8 figure number, that you'll feel finally whole and free. I have news for you. That doesn't happen. Hitting that revenue goal is not going to make you solve all your problems. You have to solve them from within you by changing the relationship you have with yourself. Number 3, becoming aware of what self-imposed beliefs you are accepting that are capping your business. For example, with this business owner,
we're at 1.5 mil a day, 700 net. That's my big concern is when it's a very high-end client, I have to be involved, I believe, in every single,
Strong words.
every single aspect. Have
To or choose to?
choose to.
Okay.
Choose to, 100%. Yeah. It's hard to let that go, that ego.
he is clearly aware that it's his ego, right? And now it's only through awareness that transformation happens. But if he just looks for solutions that are in the domain of business, maybe he won't get to the root cause, and maybe he will spend hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to hire more business coaches, doing more strategy or surface level mindset that are not going to address a root cause. That's why I'm so passionate about this work. That's why I do this work, because I started my journey for multiple years without finding a tool that would allow me to change permanently. And in essence, it's an unwavering commitment. It's going all in on you. Is you deciding right now that you can change and step into a new character and a new identity. But it all starts with you becoming aware of what you're accepting that you've imposed on yourself. What self-imposed limiting beliefs are you imposing on your business? Because for Katie, for example, that unawareness was creating guilt, and that guilt was manifesting as less money, less clients, and getting stuck at $100,000 months for, let's say, 6, 12 months or years. So take responsibility, become aware. As the one, lead yourself, become a conscious leader. That's my mission with you in this video. What are the beliefs? What are the perceptions that you need to change so that your business changes, so that your business goes to the next level? Business is not really a journey of business. It's a journey of self-mastery. And the more that you can master yourself, the more that you can shift from your ego to your true self, the more that you will see this flow of ease, this relaxation, this peace, this power that allows you to build to the moon, because you're now the master. And so this is exactly what I've given you, is the full blueprint that I've done, that I teach my clients, and I call this the True Self Method. And if you want to write these down, this is the exact process that I take you from. And so step number 1 is you need to eliminate survival programming. This is the programming of your ego, of I need to do everything myself, I need to control everything, and that leads to burnout, depletion, and lost revenue. So step 1 is really awareness and elimination through changing the behavior, changing the thought, changing the emotion, stepping into the new identity, which leads us naturally to step number 2. Every single day, the one thing that I give my clients is a daily habit where they go into a deep state of meditation or relaxation, and you start to feel how it feels to be your true self, how it feels to step into this new identity. That's how you remove egoic patterns, and you step into this unwavering conviction that you deserve it all, that you can have it all, that no level of success is too good for you. It's too big for you. It's too important for you. This rebuilding of your identity allows you to stop caring so much, to stop giving importance to these big numbers that we pedestal. Stop pedestaling numbers and you will get them. That's a bar. That's a mindset principle that I want you to take away and apply it. And step number 3, this step happens naturally. So imagine if we were having, let's say, a one-on-one private session, you would come to me with the current business bottleneck. We would identify the identity bottleneck behind that. And then I would simply tell you, start practicing these changes, start changing these actions, and you'll see how you naturally start scaling from peace. But you have to trust that, you have to build upon that confidence until it becomes reality. Because nothing that I say or that you read will ever matter. No knowledge matters until you prove it for yourself. Okay, so here's what to do next. Number 1, you can do this yourself. You can sit down, you can create awareness, connect the dots, understand the patterns, and finally grow your business. But if you want to leverage my 7+ years of experience and 4,000 hours developing our own clearing modality, our own methodology of the True Self Method, and personalize it to you, check out the link in the description. We'll map out your own identity ceiling, your invisible block, and you'll walk away with amazing clarity and a roadmap. So definitely check that out below. It's incredible, incredible, life-changing work. And now you know the blueprint to remove your subconscious block and scale your business. What is the one subconscious block? Your ego. I'm still not enough. I still haven't made it. Change that, and it removes burnout, it removes stress, it removes control issues, and it leads to freedom, peace, and amazing profit. Much love. I'll see you on the next one.